That's all.
The first con we ever went to, it was called Con. It was in Cincinnati. It was a literary con.
Oh.
So very special people.
Very
like
special.
the gaming room was in the old snack, what used to be a snack stand next to the pool on the other end of the Kings Highland Hotel from the rest of the con. That's why we baptized gnomes for a while, because there was a pool there. And it was our first con. It's like, we should baptize people to be on our demo team.
Yes.
And then we started doing it regularly at cons.
That worked good for Waxman Warriors.
Yeah, we used to baptize the gnomes. It was always big at Archon every year. We're standing there after, like, of course, nobody showed up for the games until I came up the next morning or something because I had to work night. And I brought up signs with arrows pointing the way to the game area. That's the only way we ever got any gamers to play the game.
Because who the fuck knows that
Because
it's
nobody
there?
knew what the fuck. There was like a Methodist convention was the only. Occasionally some and that's what gave us the baptism. Anyway, we're hanging out there, and this thing comes in. And it's wearing like a Fox cheerleader outfit. It's like a sexy Fox cheerleader. And it's like posing. Like doing like little sexy dance moves, I guess it thought. And it keeps trying to talk, but it's got this big head, so we have no idea what it's saying. And we're all just standing there, like four of us. Just creeped the fuck out. It was like, we don't know. And then finally, Jason Wisman, God bless his soul, says, dude, you're really creeping us out. Could you leave? And so he left. And then we still just, like, stood there.
Aftershock.
What the fuck just happened?
Wow.
And it was eventually like, don't say Fox anymore.
You'll summon
We, like, gave it a code name or something so we wouldn't have to think about it. But it was... I've never been as creeped out. And I drove a cab for 10 years. I mean, I had some fucked up
did you happen
people,
to
but
see
none of them had a goddamn Fox costume on.
Did you see the video that I posted on Sean Kane's Facebook one day? Of a, like, furry striptease?
Oh my god.
It's like this dude in
Well, see, I think this guy would have gotten to that eventually.
Bunny costume. And, like, comes out and dances to this song, and, like, oh my god.
Imagine that from me to you, from you. I mean, like I said, he didn't get to the striptease, but I have no doubt he would have if we'd have let him.
Yeah, definitely have to come up with
Like
a better way to say that.
The fanfic people, maybe if one of them came up and started telling me about their fanfic in person, but I think furries creep me out more.
I will say
I don't want anything to do with either of them.
The bunny guy, good dance. He's a pretty good dancer. Like, really acrobatic, he did, like, some flips and stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
he was a dude in a skin-tight bunny costume,
The
that's all.
fanfic people are vaguely fascinating, just because it's so fucked up. And I don't think they would be threatening to... I don't think they'd come up to you and start telling you their fanfic. They wouldn't...
Not necessarily.
Because I think that would mean talking to people.
Yeah.
I suspect they're bad at that.
My best friend in college was a gay furry, so...
They need to have
Gay furries.
They just need to have a once a year
Is there such a
fanfic.
thing as a gay furry?
Oh, yeah.
Does it matter?
Lots of gay furries.
Yeah,
It does matter.
it does matter.
How?
Gender,
Wait, I don't want to know.
Gender is different from sex.
Yeah.
But
It's,
that they should just name fan fiction conventions.
Yeah, but if you're
the
just
Mary
fucking
Sue
in a
convention.
costume...
well, it's...
The masculine aspects of the costume.
Okay.
I suppose.
This might scare you, but if you continue on and finish Entourage, there's a scene where Johnny Drama has some furry sex. Not.
Oh
not
god,
joking at all.
that might have just made me not finish Entourage.
Well, they do it in a hilarious.
Of course, if it's Johnny Drama, that could be.
yeah. So
Ogre business. Have we planned anything for Pretend to be a Time Traveler Day?
No, but we should.
well, in the future.
Wait a second. Isn't that kind of messed up? Because I'm just gonna pretend
We should already
like,
know what we did.
yeah. We're like, yeah, I already did it.
When is Pretend to be?
December 8th.
Okay.
Well, right now I'm gonna go ahead and have it. and just be like, well, I mean, I can't actually make it to that day right now, so I'll just pretend like I'm doing it. So I'm time traveling slightly into the
I
future.
was actually on the old Death Cookie. Layton wrote an article with, like, basically mind fucks to play on people because he was working at a Barnes and Noble at the time, and with a lot of idiots or several idiots. So
I wrote a list. Like
one
that
of
when I
them was
working at
pretend to be
Books
a time traveler, but he wrote up the other was to find somebody who's either really into New Age shit or who's really religious, and tell them that scientists did a experiment with petri dishes, and like one they prayed over and the other they didn't, and then the one that was prayed over survived longer, and then let them start telling you how that's, science has proven them, and then tell them you're lying and watch them denounce science. And his other was find somebody who really likes shitty science fiction novels. That was the time traveler one. Is find somebody who reads like Star Trek and TSR novels, and then tell them you're a time traveler, and lead them along for months and months.
See, that wouldn't sell for me. For me, you'd have to like walk by somebody and be like talking as if, man, it's so weird here in the past. I don't know what you'd say, but you wouldn't want to like directly, because people would be like, bullshit, there's too much, you know.
Well, like I say, this was like a months long. Like you start out by accidentally saying, "Oh, you don't have those yet," or dropping little things in conversation for like a year or two, and then you finally
every now and then
you finally
notes.
take them aside and confide in them that you're a time traveler and that they're important to the Earth's survival, and you're there to protect
John
them.
Connor.
Yeah, basically.
Fuck their whole life up.
I'll have to find the article. There were a couple other good mindfucks.
That's pretty cool.
I just don't understand how fanfic people. It's always a Mary Sue.
Yeah.
Mary
Sue's all over the
Isn't
place.
that the point of fanfic?
Yeah.
It's always a person who's better than Harry Potter. There's always a new member of the McLeod clan who's the best fighter ever. It's always...
Isn't that how the Highlander series works too, though?
Yeah, kind of.
No, in some of them, they're just... The other guy died or committed suicide. Damn you.
Yeah.
What are some other ones that constantly get shitty fanfic?
Harry
Buffy.
Potter.
Oh, no,
Sure,
I
there's
avoid
already a better Slayer.
I don't have enough time to read the good novels. Why would I start reading shitty homemade
That's
knockoffs?
a really good point.
Because Slutball is the game of the future.
Yeah, Slutball is the game of the future.
Although there's no balls. Well, I guess it kind of is. But I'll rephrase it. Then it should be Slut Balls.
Yeah,
Slut balls.
Oh.
Slippin'
The
balls.
Star Trek, of course, is the original. That's
Yeah,
that's where
I remember
fanfic started.
fanfiction
Have I told you about the one where the Weasley twins have sex with the guy from Backstreet Boys? Yeah,
I think I've heard about
that
it, though,
exists.
which
And then
kind of
there's-
bothers me.
That's what I was telling him about the other day. It's a Notebook fanfic. The only difference is...
You told me
Yeah,
about that one,
it's like instead of dying in the war, the guy becomes a vampire, but then he's still... The narrator is still an old him, so how is he a vampire? Crazy shit.
Yeah,
We need to do
I read
more
the plot
fanfic
summary
for,
of Eternal Beloved, or whatever it is.
Oh, My Immortal.
My Immortal.
Yeah.
My Immortal. Yeah.
Oh, God.
They need to do more fanfic for, like, lesser TV shows. Like, there's a lot of, like, Lost and shit like that.
Where's
But-
the fucking Perfect Strangers
Yeah,
fanfic?
yeah. Where's Martin fanfic? That's what I want.
I want to write the
Little known movies, too. Where's the
Perfect
Battlefield
Strangers
Earth fanfic?
crossover.
That's all
That's called
tightly locked
fanfic.
away in a vault.
It is.
You have to pay money to see it. Membership fees. It's on their boat. The
It's
free
your
win.
move / fiction. You guys probably aren't old enough to remember it.
I want to see like Airwolf continued through fanfic. I mean, Twin Peaks, I'm sure, has a lot of shitty fanfic.
Oh, I'm sure it does.
Which the